Warning! The following video is over-exaggerated. Most opinions shared aren't accurate to my thoughts and feelings, so don't put me in the basement. I'm scared of the dark. One look at the title screen and you know that you're in for a rough time. There's a mode that you can switch the neighbor to friendly mode. Why would anyone do that? There's only 4 acts in the game. That is pathetic. Nikki looks ugly as a teenager, even for 2017 standards. Also, what kind of idiot designed this road? The road is barely on the ground. Not gonna lie, this is one crappy neighborhood. When you hear Aaron screaming, when you hear the neighbor try to calm him down. Why can't you move after this cutscene? I never understood that. If you freeze right here, you can see that the neighbor just stands there frozen for some reason. What kind of idiot designed this house? Why is there a bathroom near the kitchen of all places? How in the world did Tiny Bill got the rights to the Mii characters from the Nintendo Wii? This kid got us a powerful throw. Did he went to the gym or what? This car is ugly. I prefer the Alpha 1 car over this. Okay, now this is just unfair. I looked everywhere. Where am I even supposed to go? Oh, I have to knock down this painting? Who in the right mind is going to figure that out on the first try? To get the wrench, you have to jump through here and use the magic ray to use it. But, bro, this is so complicated to do. But hey, if you don't want to do it, you can go through the door, and then you can use the magic to get the red key. This is borderline cheating. This is just stalking. How creepy are you? If you get captured a lot, you go into the nightmare sequence. What in the living world? Do not throw an item at the neighbor after he catches you. I've done it so you don't have to. What's even the point of this crowbar in Act 1? It's so useless. Box stacking is the worst in Hello Neighbor. One mess up and you're dead. The neighbor is such a douchebag. He trapped me inside of his own house. It's best if you play Act 2 and Act 3 at nighttime if you want to complete the game. If you're not good at nighttime, then you're a noob. If you die in one of the nightmare sequences, everything goes dark except for the sky. That is terrifying. This angle of the player is weird. If you get hit multiple times by the train, you can hear the Wilhelm scream. Just let this die already! You can push the neighbor off the ladder. I don't know if that's funny or sad. Act 3 is filled with nightmares. First, you have to go to the shopping mall to get the items so you can get ducking. The next is the double jump mechanic, which is pretty useless if you think that. And last but not least, the school. Oh my god, the school will make you rage. The flower hose is useless when you try to melt the ice. Just use a bucket instead. Remember when I said it's best to play Act 2 and Act 3 at nighttime? Well, that was the new version. This old version, yeah, no, this freaking stinks. Everything is so hard to see, and most of the catches just seems unfair. I'm glad that this game got ported to the Nintendo Switch for Nintendo Switch users, but it's going to take a lot of time to get used to if you already got used to the buttons on the Xbox, PlayStation, and the PC version of Hello Neighbor. The mobile version of this game sucks. The graphics are awful, so many stuff is missing, and the animation just feels weird. And the worst part about this mobile version, you have to pay $15 to play. $15! What in the world? But, do you want to know the most triggering part about this game? There are people out there who say that the full game was never scary when it released. People, this is a game where you have to sneak into the neighbor's basement and you gotta make sure you get some puzzles and clues that are really terrifying, by the way, and you know you're gonna get screwed up, but you don't know when. And you get screwed up at any second, you'll get captured. That is terrifying, and that's just a fact! We surely came through a long way since 2020. Looking back at my old video shows how much they aged well. And now in the year 2020, and now in the year 2025, I decided to go back to my old trigger videos this year and decided to, you know what? Let's remake the Hello Neighbor trigger video, because that was the first trigger videos that I ever made, like from the original series, 2022, and now in the 2024 reboot,
I remade how Hello Neighbor triggers you, but the 2024 version didn't age that well, so decided to make the 2025 version. So now that was part 1 of the 2,000 subscriber special. Time for part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching, and tune in for part 2.